If you're finding this video, you called your power back to you. You called your power back to you. This one is going to be fun because I've literally just been thinking about Sailor Moon and how literally in every episode it shows us how society or little mundane things in our like human lives can try to like harness our spiritual energy, like just harness our energy for them. And we can see this from jobs, relationships, like just everything, literally. The news, social media. But if you're finding this video, you're somebody that understands and knows how to call their power back to them, because you finally understand that the only way out is through, and you've done the shadow work to where it's like nothing can really affect you in a sense. Like you really can kind of tell when people are trying to get you to kind of react versus respond. So it's like, I'm not playing that game no more. Birds chirping, confirmation, just that free energy, freedom. But yeah, I'm hearing throat chakra again, active. I feel like that's been a consistent theme in my videos. Because we're all just kind of, again, stepping into our power. Like, we learn to call our energy back to us. And we're all stepping into a new portal, new beginnings. Because we chose us, basically. Like, we literally chose our sovereignty and autonomy over our bodies, ourselves, and our lives. And I guess, shoot, whatever. I'll put y'all in my business real quick. So if you like seen some of my previous videos, or if you're new here, hey, welcome. What's tea? I am a licensed esthetician, so I like to call myself a healer in all aspects: skin, spiritual healing, all things healing. We just love the good vibes over here. But yeah, I've been a licensed esthetician for about 5 years now. I got my license in 2021, and I'm also a laser technician. So in these past 5 years, I've been a solo esthetician. I have my own business, but I've also like worked part-time at different like day spas, med spas, and things of that nature. But my last encounter, see, somebody don't want me to get this message out. Basically, like, the universe don't want y'all to hear this, because you resonate with it. But literally, my last job in leaving corporate America was about a month ago, honestly. Yeah, my last month working was April, but I literally had a laser tech job making $27 an hour. It was amazing. It was part-time. It was something I literally manifested and wanted. But again, I understand now that I manifested it and got it, just for me to understand, like, this is not... Like, I'm here to do my own thing, basically. But I got hired in January, so literally was there probably about less than 90 days. But got hired in January, trained for about... I had to get 120 hours clocked on the laser. So I was about to say I trained for about maybe 4 weeks, and then I went over to the store that I was originally going to be working at. And basically when I got there, the store was kind of just in shambles. Like, the foundation of the store, it just was not... It was not hitting. And now that I know what I know about me just being like a Capricorn sun and having like a Capricorn stellium and just all that Saturn energy, I now understand again, or if you're finding this video, you understand that you are a walk-in tower moment. Like, you literally are a mirror. So when you step into spaces, you hold up a reflection to people. And if people haven't done the work, they don't like looking, at what's looking back at them, but it's really their true selves. And you can't be real with others until you be real with yourself. So again, if people haven't done the work, you hold up that mirror to them, and a lot of times they don't like what they see, and they project it onto you, like you're the problem, like you're the issue. But it's kind of like you can kind of see things that need to be refined, or things that just aren't really solid. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It's really hard to, I guess, to kind of articulate. But when I got into that job, I was just like, this is just not, it's not good. Like, the foundation of it wasn't good. And I just feel like if the foundation in anything isn't solid, then whatever you build on top of it, again, it's going to crumble. So just how the job was moving, it was a startup company. I think they started in maybe like 2019. So fairly new. So again, I get like figuring out like the little tips and tricks, but again, it was just a lot of drama with the previous staff that was, how can I speed this up? Basically got into the space just to realize the space wasn't for me. But again, because again, we are good at anything we put our mind to. If you're a part of my collective, like anything I touch literally turns gold. Like, and I say that in the most humblest way, humble beast. But again, I've already had like laser experience, so I literally just had to learn their laser. And when I got in there, learned it, like I'm building rapport with the clients. They're asking specifically for me. Like, I'm getting really good reviews. Like, I'm just a really good employee. So when I decided to put in my 2 weeks, like I knew, but it's so hard to like get to the main meat of the story without telling like the little tidbits. But again, if you're a part of this collective, you understand that, sorry, I heard a bird. You understand that we've been closing out a 7-year, 5-year, just a cycle, a karmic cycle. And my karmic cycle was me just not betting on myself. Like, again, I got my license to be an esthetician in 2021 in February, and literally April of 2021, I had my own suite, like all like renovated, done up, started taking clients. But again, I didn't know what I know now. So I was just like second guessing myself, doubting myself, jumping in and out of like part-time jobs and like doing my business full-time. And I spent the last few years just doing that dance of taking my business serious full-time, and then like letting something or someone get in my head to where I thought I had to like have like some cushion, like a job, like that security. And I now know, like, no girl, you should have just bet it on yourself from day one. But totally different story for another day. But to sum up this story, basically I put in my 2 weeks, but I knew as soon as I got over to my store that I was going to be working out, I knew it wasn't going to work out for me. So it was just literally counting down the days. But put in my 2 weeks, and as soon as I put in my 2 weeks, like my manager called me, like basically like wanting to work with me, like what can we do, like basically, like my manager at the time was like, girl, you could ask for anything and they'll make it work, just because like I was a good employee and the customers loved me basically. But it took me putting in my 2 weeks and them literally like setting up meetings with me, like, and asking me like, hey, like, what can we do? Like, how can we keep you? I was like, they're really trying hard to get me to stay on to their business. And then like, that's literally when it clicked for me. I was like, Morgan, your energy is so powerful that this business wants to harness it to boost themselves basically. And again, this can be used for a job, relationship, friendship, like just anything. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so that's when it literally clicked. And I've been literally rewatching Sailor Moon too, so that helped a lot, because again, every episode is just literally showing you how society tries to harness our energy, like in the littlest mundane things. And it's like, no, like I feel like this whole game is like waking up your avatar and being like, no, like I don't want to do this no more. Like, I'm in control of me. Like, I don't have to do what everybody else is doing. And again, if you're finding this video, you already know. We're on the road not taken. We are the trailblazers. Like, you fully understand now that you have a purpose that's bigger than yourself. And you may not be able to explain it, but you're learning to walk the walk, talk the talk, and, you know, take those steps. And once you start taking those steps, the path is going to appear. Even with me doing these videos, like, I just feel like, again, every video I'm getting more confident in trusting, like, my channels, like, just trusting my downloads and trusting my messages, and just trusting that they'll reach people in the collective that I know it needs to reach, in a sense. Like, and that's all this is about. Just learning, again, to harness your arcana, your secret gift, your ability, and put it out into the world, your expression, the best way you know how. And that's just how we uplift each other and inspire each other. That's how we go to the sun hand in hand. 33 on my timer, literally. But yeah, if you're finding this video, you called your power back to you. You may have had a situation like I had happen this year, last year, you know, like just happened to you to make you realize like, whoa, like my energy is so strong and this person knows it and they're trying to use it to their advantage. Like I feel like Diddy is coming through too. I feel like that's a perfect example of how like Diddy had no talent, like nothing really going on. Like he literally was just harvesting others people energy to move forward, to get up. And that's just life, literally. That's what I mean. You just gotta wake up. Like, wake up, Neo. Wake up. Wake your avatar up to see this shit for what it is. And when you can, like, it's a beautiful thing, because it's like, dang, now I know what type of game I'm playing, and now I can play the game, because I can now look back too and just see where, like, I was getting outworked. Like, people were mentally, like, outworking me. Like, I feel like on like a game of chess, and I didn't even know we was playing. I even now understand, like, how I be playing a mental game of chess with myself. Like, the old frequency versus the new frequency, the old me versus the new me. Like, I feel like every day you wake up, when you're trying to like elevate your life or like go for like the impossible, it's like, dang, that battle of like, you know, logic and Delulu, like that push and pull, like that give and take, like who am I gonna be today? Like what mindset am I taking on today? And again, because the old frequency, the old you, the logical you is so strong, because again, like we had to wake up from that shit. You have to wake up from it. It knows you the most. But every time you just trust yourself, trust the unknown, and do some epic shit, do some shit with some audacity, you build up your new frequencies arc. Oh my god, I see a 0 minute on my, so is the video about to stop? So I'm getting so new to this like recording and everything, y'all. So if it cuts off, I guess I'll just jump back in if it does, but I'm gonna keep going for now. But yeah, like you're good, like you're calling your power back to you. Excuse me again, Sailor Moon can be significant. Diddy, sorry, can be significant. Toxic relationships are coming through really, really strong. I feel like it did in fact cut off, but I believe I was saying, yeah, toxic relationships can just be those kind of situations that harness our energy. I feel like the biggest, well, let me not even say that, because again, I take that back. To me, it's jobs. Like, that's just one thing on my journey that I just realized, like, I could not get with that program. Just between like the everyday commute, the performativeness, I don't even know if that's a word, but performing, like, I feel like that one, yeah, that one probably is. I don't know, whatever. It's whatever you feel is the most for you. But you understand now that I'm in control. Like, I now have the choice again. You know how to dance in your duality, so you now understand that you have the choice to react or respond, and that within itself gives you your power in all situations. Like, you understand that you are ultimately in control in how you want to give your energy away to things, and that within itself is a blessing, because a lot of people are truly not aware of that ability. Like, it literally is a blessing and a curse. I always tell people it literally is a gift and a curse to just have awareness. But if you're finding this video, you're gonna be all right. You learn how to harness it. Again, you understand that the only way out is literally through. So even in times where you can go back and look and be like, dang, like, yeah, I feel this. I feel exactly what she's saying. Like, I gave my energy away to this situation for like too long. Like, it's to the point where you don't even feel bad about it like anymore, because you understand, like, it was a part of your journey. Like, it was a part of your character arc. Like, you wouldn't be the you now without going through those energy harvesting situations in a sense. But again, you're super powerful, so it's not like you're ever gonna be depleted. Like, we're forever like dying and rebirthing in this life, in this human life. And again, if you're finding this video, you have that gift of the phoenix rising. Ooh, a bird just hopped on the car. So again, confirmation of just you have the ability to free yourself in any type of situation that you don't like, and that is what literally makes you powerful. That is literally what gives you the advantage. And because you know this, again, you're somebody that uses this in the most respectful way, kindest way. Like, you're not using this power or energy to, like, get over on people, because again, you understand, like, I reap what I sow. So let me sow good seeds. Let me sow seeds of good energy, so that way good energy can come back to me. But yeah, I was feeling that. I was like, yeah, we done called our power back to us. It's up and stuck from here on out. Sailor Moon again was coming in very significant. I've been rewatching that, so that could be significant as well. Just also to maybe going back and rewatching like childhood shows. 316 on my timer, very significant. Powerpuff Girls, even, that's a really good show, especially for young girls. Just seeing different ways on how like situations be trying to play with you. Like, literally, I watched the other day the episode where Buttercup had the crush on one of the boys in that gang, Green Gang, I think, and he used that to his advantage. And then it's like, it was a situation where Buttercups forgot who she was. Like, they were doing some like trouble and she saw it and she basically let it slide. Like, and he took advantage of that. And I'm like, dang, this is something that girls need to see, women need to see, or anybody needs to see, honestly. But again, that energy harvesting symbolism, Sinners is coming through right now too. So if you've never seen Sinners, maybe you need to watch it. But yeah. But again, I feel like the symbolism in Sinners, as well as like, you have to invite that energy in. Like, they can only, take your energy if you let them, if you invite that energy in a sense. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. We're feeling good. We're feeling great. So if you're here, just know good things are coming. Good things have been here. And it's because we deserve it, because we did the work, period. Yeah. We seen it through. Period, yeah. And we called our power back to us. Period, yeah. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Love ya.